Is that better now? I've turned up the input volume. Hopefully you can hear me now. Is that better? Let me know. I have turned up the volume, so I'm hoping that that's worked. Can't hear me. Ah. Can you hear me now? It should be okay. Should be better now. Yeah, thank you. Amazing. Yes, perfect. Thanks, ladies. Okay, so welcome. Now you can hear me. We're going to be doing a spiky ball and a foam roller session, okay? So you can't really do this one without some form of one or the other, because what we're going to be doing is massaging out our muscles, okay? So with the spiky ball, you can either have the hard ones with the spikes, or you can get the prickle balls, which are a little bit softer. If you're someone that suffers, say for example with plantar fasciitis, the softer balls might be nicer for you, so it's not quite as solid. Or you can use a tennis ball, something like that. That would be fine as well. Any kind of sort of ball that you can roll out on. And then we have our foam rollers. So we've got a nice smooth one, because we use this in flex as well for exercises, making the exercises a little bit more challenging. But you can have the ones that have got the ridges on, and they're like little grips almost, but they stick out a little bit. They are going to get into your muscles even deeper, okay? So these are perhaps a bit gentler. So if it's the first time using foam rollers, it might be nicer using the smoother ones, okay? But that's fine if you've got the other ones as well. So your fascia, it's like a web that surrounds your muscles, and when you, for example, go for a massage, a salon, that's typically what they're going to be working into. So you're going to give yourself some myofascial release, we'll call it. So just like being at the salon and having a lovely massage. Can you hear the music? Let me turn that up a little bit. So I've put some really nice mind body chill music on, which is sounds of the piano. So hoping you can hear that okay. There's just a nice background music. Has your sound gone again? Should hopefully be able to hear me. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Sounds a little bit crackly on my speaker. There we go. Oh, you can hear the music. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened there for you then, Deborah. Okay, so we're just going to do like 10 minutes, just a little taster. You can hear the music. Thank you, Mum. Brilliant. All right, so we're going to start stood up, and we're going to start with the feet, and then we'll come down to the floor and give our legs and back a little bit of love as well. All right, so let's place our spiky ball down on the floor. If you'd like, you can hold on to a chair or a wall maybe, just for a bit of balance. I'm just going to start rolling very gently into the right foot, the sole of the right foot. Oh, that feels tingly this morning. How's yours feeling? So of course we've got all these nerve endings in our feet, haven't we? And they send the message up through the body, right up to the brain. And depending how you're feeling, depending how much water you've drank, depending on where you are in your cycle, all these different things, your mood can affect the sensations and the feelings. Rolling it out. Are you all right? Have you got your sound now? Brilliant, yeah. Really nice. Keep that rolling under that right foot. So we begin with just some light pressure. And maybe you can go a little bit faster if you like. So it's really nice as well to do this if you're doing lots of walking or running at the moment. Especially if you're running out on concrete or walking out on concrete. Giving those feet some love. Start to press a little bit deeper now into the floor, okay? Use the floor as resistance. So keeping that posture nice and strong, okay? So we're standing up tall on the supporting leg. Abs are engaged and shoulders are relaxed. Press a little bit harder now into that ball. Maybe go a little faster if you want to, just getting through the whole of the foot. Pressing into it. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to pad down into it now, okay? So I'll show you from the side. We're going to push into the ball and let it go along the whole of the foot as you press into it. So your ball should have a little bit of give, hopefully. It'll squish a little bit as you apply that pressure. Nice. So we've got a nice lovely web of fascia under the feet that we're just working into right now. Releasing any tension. Creating more mobility, more flexibility through the foot. Which in turn is going to help your posture dramatically, okay? Because our feet do so much for us, don't they? If you think about it, they take our weight every day. And take us places. Awesome. And then start to create a circle. So to do this, we have a little bit of a turn in and out from the hip. Getting all the way around the outside edge of the foot. How's that feeling? Just noticing the sensations in the feet. It's alright to have a cheeky look down, but most of the time we want to keep our gaze up so we keep that posture nice. Change direction. Beautiful. Alright, and then again just press and roll now a little bit harder than the first time. Spreading the toes on the supporting leg. And really get some pressure now through that foot. Foot should be able to tolerate it more now than when we just started a few minutes ago. It's getting used to it. And you can get into it a little bit deeper. Awesome. All right, now release it. Just go for a little walk around your room. And just notice if there's any difference between one foot to the other. There really should be now, because we just worked into it. We normally spend a little bit longer on that as well in class, in a masterclass. But the leg that you've just worked, is it feeling warmer? Perhaps have you got a few little tingly sensations going on? Should feel freer as well. Should feel nice and easy. All right, shall we let the left leg now have some love? Okay, so just gently rolling under the left foot. This feels a bit odd now, doesn't it? How does it feel to you? I don't know. Might feel nice. Okay, so lift up out of that supporting hip. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Lower abs are engaged. You can hold on to something if you want to, or the wall. Notice any differences between the feet. As you start to get a little bit more used to it, maybe press a bit harder. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to try that padding into it. So maybe hold something here. You're going to press into the heel, the arches of the feet, right through to the ball of the foot and the toes. Pressing down. So we're really using the floor to create some resistance now. What a lovely massage out for the feet, right? Often they can get neglected, but it's so important to give them this release. Otherwise our feet can start to become stiff and it affects our ankles, up to our knees and our hips, and in turn our posture. So it's all linked. Yeah, our feet are our foundation. Beautiful. All right, let's try those circles now. Around the outside edge to the inside edge and back and round. Lovely. Engage your core. And stand up tall. Amazing. Change your direction up. Beautiful. And then just press a little bit harder now with that forwards and back once more. Now that foot is really awake. Give it a good massage. It's almost like a pleasure pain, isn't it? Shouldn't ever be painful though. But always that sensation of, yeah, you can feel it working. Like when you go for a massage and you know that the masseuse has found like a knot, we call it, like, or a trigger point, we call it in Pilates. And then you find that bit and it's like, oh, and then they ease it out and you feel so much better. It's essentially what we're doing with these as well. Awesome. Okay, so go for that little walk. It's like magic. How do your feet feel? Do they feel more free? Just having a little stroll about, having a little wander and seeing how your feet feel and how the legs feel as well. It travels up that sensation, doesn't it, up through your legs, and you just feel more free for sure. Okay, so should we come down to the mat? Let's have a little go with the foam roller now. All right, let's bob the spiky ball to one side and we'll do our quadriceps, okay? So we're going to come down to a kneeling position and just bob your foam roller just a little bit ahead of the knees, okay, and not right at them. And then you're going to bring your elbows down underneath the shoulders. If you're not sure, you can fold the arms and then walk the elbows out till they come under your shoulders, okay? So you walk them out until you get your body nice and level. And then we open out, clasp the hands, let the hips drop down onto your foam roller. We lift the feet and we start to roll. Okay, so you can shimmy up and down a little bit if you need to. In a beautiful plank position. Keep that body really long. So here we're massaging out through the front of the thighs into the quadriceps. Keeping the tummy engaged, okay, so please don't let your belly drop down to the floor. Suck your navel in. That's to protect your lower back. Most important bit, I always say that. Those of you that have done this with me before are probably sick of hearing me say it. But I don't want anyone to hurt the lower back, so keep that tummy squeezed in. If you like, externally rotate the legs, heels face towards each other. And you start to get the inner thighs a little bit here as well. So we just go as far as the pubic bone, and then you can go down as low as maybe just above the knee. How are we doing? Squeeze that belly. Keep the back lovely and lengthened in plank position. All right, and release. Bring the toes back down again without the turn out. And then start to turn the toes in so the big toes might touch each other and the heels face away. Oh, and then you might feel the outside edges. Have you got any ouchy bits yet? Ouch. If you find an ouchy bit, pause. I don't think that's a technical term, but I quite like it, ouchy bit. If you find the ouchy bit, you're just going to pause and hold there for about 30 seconds. So actually, when we add that pressure, that's when the magic happens. And it sends that message up to release the tension. Or if you're quite happy to, keep rolling. Nice. All right, let the knees come down, walk the hands back, and we'll just do one more little roll out into our back. Okay, so you're going to pop your foam roller around the thoracic spine, which is where a lady's bra strap closes. Okay, and then you're going to bring yourself down onto your bum, and then sit yourself back, rest in the rib cage on your foam roller. Bend the knees, feet are flat. Okay, you're going to use your hands to cup your head. So just let the hands come behind the back of the head and let your head rest in the hands. Most important bit here, please don't pull on the head with the hands. Let the head drop back in the hands. Gravity takes the head. We lift the hips up and we start to roll. You might need to readjust. And then roll into the thoracic region and the upper back to the shoulders. How are we doing? Are we good? So we can just gently roll forwards and back, no lower than where a bra strap would be. Maybe reach up higher now. Send the hips up to the sky into bridge. And you'll feel the contact on your foam roller on your shoulders. And roll back through. How's your back feeling? Keep looking straight ahead. And as you roll up high, we look up to the sky. Just really let the head relax into the hands. The hands are a cushion for the head. Couple more rolls. Beautiful. Last one. Hold that there. Feel that in the shoulders. Hips are high. And when you're ready to, slowly control it. Don't bash your hips down. Just slowly bring the bum to the floor and release the hands and you're done. Well done. Ooh, how was that? Are you feeling good? So you're just going to carefully bring yourself back up, or you can stay sat down if you like. It's up to you. How was that? How are we doing? So just a little taster of what we do in our Spiky Ball and Foam Roller Masterclass. So I'm going to be bringing lots of lovely little mini live sessions to you as well, all next week. So if you've got any requests or what you'd like to do, you can always drop me a message or write in the comments. But that concludes our 1 week celebrating online fitness. So each day this week I've brought a mini masterclass to you. We've done lift and tone, flex, fusion, spiky balls and foam roller, and bar. If you missed any, they're all on my Facebook pages and on my YouTube channel. So you can pick them up and do them anytime that you wish to. How are we doing? Your feet feel fresh and alive. Brilliant. That's good. Awesome. How did we all get on? Oh, it's been a great week, hasn't it? Just celebrating 1 year of online fitness. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you on Monday at 8 o'clock for a morning stretch. Have a beautiful weekend. Namaste.